Hi, my name is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 4 in our Bluebird series, and this is my LineDotArrow design team project for February of 2023. February. I can't talk. So we're down to the wire. I had to take 2 pages out, so we've only got 12 instead of 16. Because I kind of ran out of papers. We used them all up. I only have this in scraps so far. We're on page 11, so I think we're doing pretty good, but not a whole lot to use. So the first thing that we're going to do is I triple thick coated these. These are individuals, but my Scan and cut them out as a group. So I think I'm going to put one here and then one on the back page, which is the back cover. So let's go ahead and put this on. I put one in on the back of the flip out envelope too, and I put it on with all 4 pieces because I cut one piece off, so there was only 3. And I glued just the end pieces and left the middle open for a belly band. And I put a small card in there. So let's center this. And put that across the top. And then we'll save this one for when we do the back cover. Then the next page that we're going to be doing is page 10. And page 10 is going to be easy. Well, the whole thing that we're finished up with is easy. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where I put the belly band here with the little card. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I have to figure out a couple of cards. I may have to print out a page. And we're on 10, so we have 10, 11, and 12, and 12's the back cover. So that's pretty easy. Page 10 is going to be a writing page with a card. There we go. So all we're going to do on this one, I thought we better use one of the tags that came with the kit. We're not going to be able to use it as an expanded pocket or a gusseted pocket because then the cards would fall out with it being a ring-bound book. So I cut the little pieces off the sides, and I used the triple thick on the bird and on the flowers. So almost the whole pocket. Then I selected these 2 tags and I used triple thick on them as well. And I've been putting it on very thin. You're supposed to put it on thicker. It says to not overwork it. On some, the front and the cover, I've been putting 2 and 3 coats on. So just so you know, if you brush it, it looks thinner and it just makes like a sheen on the image. And that's what I've been doing so far. Then this piece is decorative and it's going to go up here. So let's put the pocket on. This may be too big once we put the pocket on since it isn't a gusseted pocket. And if it is, I'm going to just trim the sides down a little bit and use it that way. So let's put this on and try to get as close to the edge as possible. Okay. Then we'll put it in the corner. And then we'll put this up here. Of course, I have the sniffles again. Do I ever not? This is the question. Let's do this on the... I can scooch it around a little bit. We do have lines on here that we can go by. So we do have some writing space on here once we take the tags off. Let's see if this tag fits. Yes, it does. And it matches the pocket. It's the same image. Then I have this beautiful Blue Jay card that I'm going to put in here as well. Okay. And then I may triple thick coat some of these words and put them throughout the book. But they wouldn't look right now that we've done, you know, the triple thick on these things. These little word tags are not going to look right unless we use triple thick on them as well. So I'm going to have to write the page number on the back and then do the triple thick on a bunch of them. And then, and ink them first. And as you can see where my scanning cut, there's a little white on this side and there's a little of the border gone on that side. Not really sure why, but that's what it did. So I'm going to go through and do that off camera. So let's put this page in. I do that every once in a while. Okay, so we're going to put this on page 10. Sorry about the really loud car / truck, whatever it is out there. My bedroom's on the first floor and it's partially underground, so my window is level with the ground. So any kind of a loud car or anything, the sound comes right in my window. This is the brush I've been using for the triple thick. Just a regular little paintbrush, and it cleans up with hot water. Okay, for the next page, this is the paper. We're going to use a CD cover. And we're not going to use the back, so it doesn't matter. I went ahead, since I have to ink around here and then ink around the edge, it's easier just to go like this and just ink the whole thing. We're not going to use it like this. Okay? We're going to use this as the cover paper and this part here as the inside paper. While they're hammering really loud, I thought I could get in this video without them banging around up there. So let me get my die and my Big Shot. Actually, we need to cut the paper first, don't we? Okay. It's going to get cut off anyway. So if I do this most of the butterfly will get cut off. So I'm going to try to do it up here in this corner. They're remodeling the apartment on the 3rd floor. So that's where all the noise is coming from. Even though I'm on the 1st floor, it's really loud. I'd hate to be on the 2nd floor. Too bad we're going to cut a hole right through that, huh? We've already used this page once. And this one was an offcut because I cut it crooked or the wrong size or something. And so I decided to use it for a card, but it comes in handy for this as well. I was doing some embossing. I was trying out some embossing folders I had gotten in one of my junk journal hauls that I've been doing lately. I've just been fortunate to having been asked to demonstrate some items from a couple of different companies. And then also I had 2 personal hauls because, you know. So anyway, with an embossing folder, a lot of times you're going to not use this top piece. You're going to put the embossing folder on here with the one bottom piece and the 2 thick pieces that come with it. And then you put this little shim in here. And then you put the embossing folder on, and two of these lightweight chipboard pieces that are like cereal board thickness in here makes it up just enough that the embossing folder works. Well, it's just a little side note. Okay. My 4-inch circle hasn't gotten here yet. That one works pretty good though because it's just a smidge small, and that means that the hole is just a little bit smaller. Oz, it's okay, honey. He doesn't get what's going on with all the banging and everything. Anyway, the hole is a little bit smaller than the circle, so it gives you a little bit of leeway as far as your circle. This will give us a round card as well. Put my die back away. I always keep them in a CD cover, and I put them away every single time. I don't leave them loose in my work area. I don't want to lose any of them. Oops, wrong hand. I really love my Big Shot, but it's a little heavy. Okay, so we're going to glue this on here. I'm going to ink it first. Oh, come on. I don't know why that one does that every once in a while. Look, the butterfly did come out. We're still going to have to do a little bit more inking when we get done. And you'll see why in a minute. And you'll see why we don't need to paper the back. But, yeah. For right now, we're just going to ink this part. We're going to glue it on there. Then we're going to paper the inside. Oh, it looks good. We don't need to cut it for a pocket. Once we get the paper glued on, we get the inside papered. Keep forgetting and bending my finger. You know, it's actually swollen up more now than when I did it 4 days ago. A little bit concerning. Okay, let's get the inside papered. Now that we're on the last page before the back, we're getting a few scraps. Oh, you know, I wonder if this will work the way I cut it. It would work without what we're going to do, but... Darn it. Sure, well, it'll work. Okay. We're just going to glue it here, and then we're going to, no, we have to glue the whole back, and then hope that, that worked out fine without the flowers. Hope we can slide it in there before the glue dries. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, actually. Well, it will if we leave out one of the steps. Okay, now we're going to glue this shut. At this point, you're probably thinking, what in the world is she going to do? Okay. Then we're going to measure halfway. Ow. We're going to cut it in half. Now, I am going to have to glue this in here because we only glued it around the edges. This is the back. Glue that. We'll have to do the same on this side. Some of it's glued already from when we slid it in, the glue spread. Hope I didn't mess this up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this one across the bottom of the page, this one across the top of the page as a tuck, and then all we'll need is a writing card to put in. Easy peasy. Oh, we need to ink these edges here and across here. There'll also be pockets here between the plastic and the or the acetate and the back all the way across, and so we'll put a little we'll put a tag in there as well. So we're just going to glue this as a tuck. We're going to center it. And then we're going to do the same with this one. Easy peasy. The reason I do all the papering first before I cut it in half is because I could do half and half, you know, and put the paper in and everything, but then there's a chance that it won't match. Okay, So now we'll glue this into the book. And then the back page is just the back page. It's just glued on with this embellishment. Highlighted with the triple thick. Try not to get glue on your acetate, of course. So try to keep glue off your fingers. And I should have put, I'll have to go back and put some triple thick on here, on these flowers, on the butterfly. Okay. And then the back cover is this page. And I put triple thick on the picture at the top and on the peacock at the bottom. And on these, oh no, I didn't put it on the little blue flowers. I put it on each one of those little peacock feather little dots. Okay? So with this, we're not going to put it across the top. We're going to put it right up the side here. And then we'll glue this in the book. And then other than the writing cards and the ephemera, then we'll be done with the book. So I'll do the rest. I'll do that glossy accent, or not glossy accents, the triple thick on the CD page, because that was the only one I couldn't do until I covered the CD. I had to put the paper on there first. And then I'll make the writing cards. Hopefully I won't have to print out too many pages to do that. Okay. Glue this page on. Then I'll probably do the flip through, and it's not that big of a book, so I'll probably add it on right after this. In this video, so it'll just cut away and then cut back, and I'll be doing the flip through, okay? It would have been nice to have more pages, and you can still add more pages in. You got more paper, then you can make more pages. You see what I mean? You just undo this and move the back cover page out, take it out, put your extra pages in, and then put your back cover back on. Or use this as a picture page, you know what I mean, and just keep adding to the back and leave this in the middle of the book. Now normally, it must have been because I did 2 coats, the triple thick does not wrinkle up the paper like the glossy accents will. It will when you put it on, but then you can see it lays right back out when you let it dry. It says to leave it for 24 hours, and I found about an hour is good. I've even put the second coat on after about 10 minutes and then left it for an hour. But when I do the inside, I think I'll do these 2 blue flowers too. I don't know why I didn't notice them the first time around. Okay, so I'll do those few things. I'll make the cards and I'll put a little bit of ephemera on. Excuse me. And then in the second part of this video, then we'll come back and we'll do the flip through. Okay? All right, I'll see you in just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Here's the quick flip through of our finished product, our finished product. Anyway, so here's our cover, and we've got the triple thick gloss all over stuff on the cover. I went ahead, remember, and put these on here, and then I added the triple thick on the ephemera. I double cut it out. I printed it again, and I fussy cut it out and then put them right back where they belong. Oh, and the other thing is I recommend using a 3/4 inch ring and not the 1.2, but that was all I had. So that, remember, that was our choice that we had to use. On this page here, we made a envelope. And we covered it with triple thick, and we velcroed it on so that it wouldn't fall off of our ring book. Ring books are kind of notorious that way. And I didn't put a card in here, even though there's a space for a card. We actually used up all but 2 pages of the whole kit, and we only had this many scraps. And the 2 pages I had left didn't make a good journal card for this page, so I decided to just leave it blank for now. Or not blank, but leave the card part empty. And I have the triple thick on here on our little fox, if you can see it, and on the flowers, and on here it's on the butterfly, and also also on the flowers on the side, right over here. On this page, we have our flip out envelope, and I guess I could have put something there. And then this flips out, and then this has triple thick on it, and there's a little writing card here. This is a picture page, and there's triple thick on the portrait in the center. There's a magnet holding this on. On this page is actually a picture page on purpose. This one just turned out that way. And of course there's triple thick on all the important parts, all the flowers and the butterfly and everything. This page I added this Blue Jay card, and I'm going to put triple thick on there, but I haven't done it yet. I wanted to finish this video series. We had already made this part, and we have our butterfly with our triple thick and our flowers up here as well. Can't believe I forgot to do that before the flip through. Anyway, on this side over here, we have a paper clip holding on this round writing card. And then when you take the paper clip off, this is a flip up with writing space from here all the way down, and there's triple thick on the Blue Jay. Now this could be finished out more. There could be more ephemera put on it. This is sort of your basic idea, so you learn how to make a ring book and you learn how to use the triple thick. On this page, this is a picture page, even though the paper clip is on there. You'll notice the triple thick is everywhere all over on this page. This is a beautiful page. And this is the offcut from our page in the front. And this has triple thick on the flowers and the bird. And there's a writing card under the belly band. This page is a pocket page. And we've got these 2 tags in here. We've got our Blue Jay tag. Then we've got the tag that actually matches this pocket. Look at that, I did it and it actually went back in the pocket. And then of course there's triple thick on our bird. This here is a CD cover cut in half, and there's room for a tag underneath the, oops, I had it too, underneath the plastic on the top and the bottom. This also a tuck where you can slide a card underneath in here, and again I didn't have a paper left to make a card for that without printing out more. And then on the back we have our back cover, which is a picture page, and we have the triple thick on the peacock, on the bird portrait, on our little ephemera that we added on, and on the little colored parts of the peacock feathers. So that's it. That's what we did in our 4 videos, and I think we did good. The first video we made the cover, the actual book with the and made a template and everything. So that's it for this video, and I will this video series actually, and I'll see you in the next series, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye bye.